we're playing Magic. Yeah, so we're back in Modern. Today we are playing basically two of the top decks, I would say. Probably
Pretty
in
close.
the top three.
Yeah. There's quite a diversity in Modern.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Definitely tier 1.
And it's been a while since we've done tier 1 Modern with all the like 1 mana 0/4s and random crap like that have been running around lately. Yeah. So I am playing a mono green Tron list. I'm not playing Endbringers because we didn't have them. Worldbreaker. Endbringer's the other one. Yeah, but other than that, pretty much a stock list. Decklist is always in the description, of course, so you can look at that yourself.
And I'm playing good old Jund.
Yeah.
With Bloodbraid Elves. Like God intended. Finally.
I do want to point out, so we played a test game before this, a few test games. One of them, he had a Bob out, and he hit Bloodbraid Elf with the first one, followed by Kolaghan's Command with the second one, and then I killed it, and he would have hit another Bloodbraid Elf. So
not great track record so far,
no.
Bob.
So hopefully, greatness at any cost. That is what they say. Yeah. So tonight it goes first. Let's just do. I like math. Let's do some math. So I'm gonna have 6 minus 3. So 3 for me.
I've got 1.
To the power of
5.
So 1 times 1 times 1 times 1
is
means
1.
I actually somehow won that.
Somehow.
So yeah, I'm gonna go first. We'll see you in game 1. All right, game 1. Show hand. That's what I'm working with. Go ahead.
We've got those.
All right. So I'm gonna lead things off with Urza's Tower and a Chromatic Sphere. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Blackcleave Cliffs. And let's see what you're working with.
Swing and a miss.
Interesting, okay.
It's a risky one.
Just a bit. Enter go.
There's a lot of dick spells in the deck, so. Oh, that's not one of them. Alright, make a green. Draw off that. Use that green to play another one. Play a forest as my land for the turn.
Turn that green into a green.
And turn that green into a green.
So when you draw Sylvan Scrying,
Yeah.
can't utilize it.
Yeah, it was okay. Go ahead.
Untap.
Worth noting, for anyone playing this deck, Chromatic Sphere is slightly worse than Chromatic Star, because if he, for instance, Abrupt Decays this while I'm tapped out, I don't get the card, whereas the other one, I get the card no matter what.
A Bob.
Slight difference.
Enter go.
Just worth pointing out. Draw.
Hopefully this Bob does not betray me like the other one.
Yeah. Well, here's a Power Plant. We're one step closer.
One step closer.
And here's an Oblivion Stone. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Look at that. Raging Ravine. Draw for turn.
Come on, Bob.
Raging Ravine's not really what I wanted, though.
I need you to run out of life somehow.
I'd have liked an untap land. 2.
18.
And we're going to Thoughtseize you.
Oh, this one will hit.
Oh my god. What do I like the least? So if you just manage it, Ugin would be very annoying. I mean, all of those would be very annoying. But
anything but Ugin could potentially happen. Well, if I Nat Drud, Ugin could happen this next turn. But
yeah, but if you have to cast a spell, then not.
If I get like Ancient Stirrings into the final Tron piece, then most I can do is 7.
I think we're gonna take a Karn.
Karn down.
Enter go.
You know what would be actually the best win condition for your deck in the sideboard against Tron? Play something that gives me Dark Confidant. Just Ugin. I'll take
Harmless offering.
Yeah.
You can have this.
Draw a card. Oh, good lord. Oh. Pass turn.
So it's 3 to activate that, so you could activate that. Untap.
I cannot. It's 4 and then 5. And I only have 3.
Oh, it's 5?
It's 3, 4,
yeah,
5.
Right, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Reveals Raging Ravine again.
Greatness at any cost.
Greatness at any cost. Raging Ravine tapped. And a Liliana the Veil.
Yep.
And we'll each discard.
Oh, which of these do I discard? Let's get rid of an Ugin.
Fatal Push.
I think that's the furthest off.
And attack you for 2.
16.
Turgo.
Please don't be an 8-drop. Okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Inquisition. That's probably not hitting anything. 17. Draw. Not really. Despite drawing all of these cards, I'm not sitting in a great position.
Neither am I. Can't do anything. I feel like I'm in vast credit card debt right now.
Overgrown Tomb untap.
Oh.
15.
I see. I see how it is.
Activate Raging Ravine.
Bash me with some rocks.
Attack you for 6.
Well, I'd rather take 4 this way, so we're going to dismember the Raging Ravine for damage.
It's a shame.
Take the 4 anyway, pop that, go into 12, and then I'll take 2 off Bob, go into 10.
And each discard.
And Coil Engine.
Inquisition.
Yeah, Liliana's annoying. Good.
Enter go. So
Come
my only
on.
hope is that you just can't manage it, and I'll slowly Inquisition all your threats.
Oh,
Or
that's
slowly Liliana all your threats.
Actually, you know what? That might work. Okay, so here's Sylvan Scrying, using these 2.
Yeah.
Go get our last piece, which is a mine.
Board.
So we'll get that mine. Oops. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, you still have those ravines and stuff, but... So it doesn't completely save me, but it buys me a lot of time. So yeah, play that as my land for the turn. 5. Let's crack this. Go ahead.
It's a destroy or exile.
It is destroy,
Graveyard.
which is relevant.
Yes, I do have Tarmogoyfs.
Yeah.
Untap.
I mean, you already have...
Draw for turn. We're just not drawing great, are we? Wooded Foothills, 14. Was a Bloodbraid too much to ask for? Forest. And it is our best play. Activate Raging Ravine.
Yep.
4.
Take it. 6.
Enter go.
Alright. So... Raging Ravine is like your only threat currently. So I think the correct play is Karn, exile Raging Ravine.
Yep.
Here's a forest. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Raging Ravine tap.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
This is the last Raging Ravine in the deck.
Yeah.
Not really a card I wanted multiple of, but...
If those were Bloodbraid Elves, oh...
We go for the Scoos.
Great.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw card. Let's see. Go up with Karn to 7. You can exile a card.
You get a Blackleaf Cliffs. Which I suppose could be relevant.
Yeah. It's possible. You have 1 green up. 8. Here's an Ugin.
Yep.
And we will 3 damage to that. Going up to 9. So you can ravine me. Wait. You need a land and a bolt to ravine me and bolt me to death, so I feel kind of safe. Pass turn. Maybe not.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Might have been better to just trade the Karn for the ravine.
Activate Ravine. For you.
2.
Blood Crypt tapped. And it's your go.
Ha! Got away with it. Draw a card. Jeez. Okay. I think at this point, because I don't plan on restarting this game, so exile the Ravine.
4 Ravines.
Yeah. 3 to your face.
11.
Two, three, 4, 6. Here's a Worm Coil. Go ahead.
Yep. Untap. Draw for turn. Not really what we wanted.
It's a pretty swingy game. Actually.
3 mana for Liliana the Last Hope.
Yep. Which probably is your last hope, to be fair.
Who shall go down to put 2 cards from my library on top into my graveyard and then return. Yeah, probably Scoos.
Okay.
I was hoping for Bloodbraid off the mill, but whatever. We didn't hit anything important like a lightning bolt. So it's your go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just dead to bolt off the top, but I think I got a good enough position now that that's not true anymore. Okay. Karn will go up to 8.
You get the Blackleaf Cliffs. He's just got doubles over there.
Yeah. I'm gonna have so many lands when I restart this game. It's probably correct. Ugin will go down to 1.
Yep.
Gain 7, draw 7, put 7 permanents from my hand, up to 7 permanents from my hand onto the battlefield. So, go to 9. Draw 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Okay, I got 7 of these, huh?
It's like not even exciting.
2. It's not the worst, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, we're going to go from least exciting to most exciting here. So, Ghost Quarter.
Yay.
Urza's Tower. Chromatic Star. Chromatic Star. Another Ugin, which will keep the new one. Another Karn, which will keep the new one. And Ulamog Ceaseless Hunger.
Who was not cast.
Was not cast, so don't get that. It's a big boy though.
Yeah, he's still 10/10. That's going to exile most
Still
of my
big
library.
So this is not at 17. I'm going to, let me see here. How much mana do I have now? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana.
Hexstar can get you 2 new cards.
Yeah. And I still haven't played a land this turn, so if they draw into a land, that's not too bad. So I'm gonna dome you with Ugin.
8.
Okay. Then we're gonna tap this for 2 colorless, convert that into a black, I guess, because it doesn't really matter. So draw off that. Use that one to convert back into a black. Draw off that.
So you have a black and a colorless floating? Or 2 black floating?
I have a black floating because I used... Oh, I need to...
Yeah, because this tap for 2 colorless.
This tap for 2. So
you could have made 2
made
black.
a black. Played the first one, cracked it. So that
you didn't
expended
cast
that.
mana. You played them for free.
Oh, right. I went off with Ugin. Yeah, okay. So I have...
A black and a colorless or 2 black floating?
Doesn't really matter. Black and a colorless. Sure, why not? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's a Sanctum of Ugin as my land for turn.
Do you have a thing to crack it?
Sort of. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ballista for 7. Which does not... I don't think this works with this, right? Because it's not. This says converted mana cost.
And yeah, and its converted mana cost on the stack is 14.
Is that how that works now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
On the stack, it has that mana cost.
So crack that. Go fetch another Worm Coil Engine. Why not? Doesn't really matter. Attack you for 6.
Terminate it.
Ooh. Guess it does matter. He is terminated. Into a couple worms. So I guess there's no point in shooting you now, because it's not lethal, so pass turn.
You didn't even activate Karn.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, exile the card.
You gotta scooze.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. Shrink Walking Ballista.
Sure. He's
Verdant Catacombs, crack going to 7. Stomping Ground, untapped, going to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Antrago.
Ooh. Alright. Draw. Mine. Counter. 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 Yeah, I don't really want to do anything else with these, so I'll just shoot you. It's boring, but I'm going to shoot you for 5.
Dead.
Alright. Because I could have sent this in to make you mill 20, but that would just kill you, so funner this way. Alright. So that was game 1. Pretty swingy game, actually. I thought for sure you were going to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just drew a whole bunch of lands,
Yeah.
and that's not really what I want.
I drew a whole bunch of Karns and Ugins. Yeah. Nuts. Anyway, so we'll see you in game 2. Alright, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got those. Whoop.
Alright, and for me, not the best hand, but it's alright. Good.
Blackcleave Cliffs. Thoughtseize. Suppose I could have just waited for you. Do we just stop you? Wow, you don't even have a
I don't have
piece.
a Tron piece, so this is pretty important to the game plan.
Yeah, I think we take that. I just assumed there was a Tron piece there, but
Nope.
18.
It's a risky one.
Enter go.
Draw a card. That kind of works. Here's a map. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Yeah, I figured you'd have a permission spell, but...
Okay, I drew that, and it's probably not correct to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Bloodstained Mire. Crack that, going to 17.
Are you going to thought seize me twice? That would be pretty funny.
We're going to get a Stomping Ground untapped.
Okay. Now I'm intrigued. Oh, I'm not that intrigued. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did have to pay quite a bit of life to get that green, but
yeah.
I did top deck an Abrupt Decay, and it kind of seemed like the thing to do.
Pretty good.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Yay! A Tron piece. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn.
You would have been right to Ballista for one.
Bloodstained Mire. And a Bob.
Yep.
Sure go.
Yay! A Tron piece.
You're just gonna naturally draw it now?
Maybe. There's no stone. Go ahead.
End of your turn. Crack that. Going to 14.
That'd be something.
Find. Now let's find an Overgrown. Untap. Upkeep.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, it's not a good draw. It's going to come into play tap. But
sure.
Hey.
It's not in your deck.
Swamp.
Ooh.
And
I know
here
this
comes the Bloodbraid Elf.
Yep.
All shiny even. Into
Goyf.
a Goyf.
That's big. I have Sorcery Artifact.
And I have... Oh, right. That goes on the bottom,
Yep.
not in the graveyard.
Land instant.
Sorcery, land, instant.
Yeah, artifact, so 4.
Artifact. So he's a 4/5.
Bigger than the elf that summoned him.
5.
15.
Enter go.
Tower off the top. I wish.
I mean, you were
It'd
2
be-
for 2,
It would be
so
pretty funny.
it'd have been hilarious. Bad for me, but hilarious.
Oh, that's a lot of guys in play right now.
I mean, you could play a Ballista on 1 and kill my Dark Confidant. It's the only low cost of
Yeah.
pumping him.
Star.
Yep.
Crack it for a black. Draw a card. Yeah. Ballista on 1. Using the black also, obviously.
Yeah.
And a Ghost Quarter. And since you don't have Raging Ravines, here's another Chromatic Star. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Scavenging Ooze.
Greatness at the cost of
12.
2 life.
And draw for turn. Blackleaf Cliffs.
Yep.
And you go to combat.
Yep.
Swing.
Block the Goyf before damage. Ping the Bob. Take 3. 12.
And
You also now have Creature, which I don't think you had before.
yes, so he's a 5/6. So if you draw a land, you kind of wipe my board. You're at 12, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to play the Scoobs.
Okay.
Enter go.
Yeah, I guess you couldn't have left 2 green up with that anyway.
Yeah, and if you don't get the land, then I can eat the Bob and the... Oh no, because that would shrink Goyf, so it wouldn't be lethal.
Yeah, I think I gotta do it. Got another power plant, which will do the job. Do I crack star first? I guess I should, because this doesn't have a fake counter on it. I guess I draw no matter what, right?
Yeah, you draw no matter what.
Yeah, I don't really need the mana, so we'll crack stone.
Don't want to give me a Bob trigger?
No. Not at this point in the game. I don't think you're going to hit like a Emrakul, so not too worried. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I mean, there's some merit to maybe staving off a Bloodbraid. Because you'd have to play that pre-combat if you wanted to attack, but I don't think it's worth it.
Goyf. Scooze. Overgrown Tomb tapped.
Okay.
Enter go.
Goyf is still 5/6, I believe.
Yes, I don't think anything new is entered. Some more creatures. Actually, these just died to Oblivion Stone. So that's graveyarded.
Yeah.
Engine Coil. Oh my.
Oh, I can't do that. I don't
Yeah, you
have
only
the
have
right
5 mana.
Right. Can't even do that. Oh, no. This is bad.
You needed to
Pass
draw
turn.
there.
I needed to draw there.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Yeah, I can't even do any Ghost Quarter shenanigans.
So I'm going to eat my Tarmogoyf, my Bob, and your Hangerback Walker.
Walking Ballista?
Walking Ballista, yes.
So, hang on here. So you still have 2 creatures in there. This would put it to a 4/4 off the last one?
Yeah.
Right? And you're at a green... Oh, God. I still gotta do it, though. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to give it 3 counters otherwise, so...
Yeah, I'll dismember it for life, going to 8.
I mean, you'd have taken 5, so it's a little cheaper. But I'll still gain, still gain the 3 life, so 15. 5.
Just making sure there's nothing new. No, there's not. Take it. Go to 3.
Oh, your face.
Ghost Quarter. My mine. And fail to find it. You got me. Whew. Good timing, too. If that was a land off top, I might have been in pretty good shape.
Yeah, the Worm Coil would have
life,
probably helped you.
Yeah. But, yep. So that was game 2, and we'll see you in game 3. Alright, game 3. I almost said 2. Here's my hand. That's what I'm working with. Go ahead.
We've got those. Whoop.
Alright. So I'm going to lead things off with a power plant and a sphere. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Verdant Catacombs. Crack that. Going to 17. To find a Blood Crypt.
Okay. And since I assume you're probably not bolting me on turn 1, I should probably just drop my hand. I don't think you have any other ones other than removal spells.
Inquisition.
You get your choice. 2 cheap things. 2 expensive things.
So Expedition Map guarantees a pick, so I think that's the correct choice.
Okay.
Enter go.
Yeah, I debated running that out turn 1, but if I do it this way, I can also run up both my other cards and crack this on turn 2, so I thought that was a little better. So let's make a green. Draw a card. Let's use that green. Ancient Stirrings.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. That is not great. That is not very great. So... take a Wormcoil Engine.
That's a good sign. Not even a land.
Well, I had a forest, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's another one.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tower this time. Go ahead.
Oh, and you have the map even.
No, you took the map.
All right. I took the map. Draw for turn. Wooded Foothills. Crack that going through 16. It's going to find a forest.
Okay. Yeah, I did hit a land off the first stirrings, but it was another forest, and I really want another forest.
Bob.
Yep.
Enter go.
Tower. Ballista on 1. Super exciting.
Super exciting.
Go ahead.
I wonder what it's for. Untap.
You can bob.
Upkeep. Fatal Push.
Sure.
15. And draw for turn. Attack you for 2.
18.
Interesting.
It's really not that interesting.
Bloodstained Mire. And cards in hand.
4.
4 cards. Goyf.
Okay.
Who is
Artifact sorcery for me.
and land over here, so a 3/4.
3, 4. Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. I mean, I guess if I find the piece, that's fine. Sphere. Crack it. This time I'll make a... probably... Yeah, I'll make a green. Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Here's my land for turn.
Sanctum.
Go.
Interesting. End of turn. Crack that. Going to 14. Overgrown Tomb tapped.
Yeah, basically my plan was, if I have nothing better to do, slowly grow this, but that fatal push in your hand kind of turns that off, so... Yeah.
Yeah, the Fatal Push it revealed is kind of like, eh. I'd have probably just traded it for Bob as soon as you seen that.
Well, if I grew it once, I could just ping the Bob and keep it
Yeah.
alive for later, but... seeing the fatal push, maybe I should have just traded with Bob.
You still have the choice.
I do...
Gonna let
But-
the Upkeep trigger happen first.
I think I'm gonna let you have one more card.
It is a Thoughtseize.
Sure.
Draw for turn. Burnt Catacombs. Crack that going to 12. To find a swamp.
Okay.
4 mana.
Yep.
For a good old Bloodbraid Elf.
Yep. Couldn't you hit that up, Bob?
Can I hit that off Bloodbraid Elf? Thoughtseize.
Into Thoughtseize. Would you?
I will cast.
You will cast
it.
that. Okay.
So I think I'll take Worm Coil Engine.
Probably the most castable. Unless I hit Tron, in which case it doesn't really matter.
Go to
what you take.
10. And then go to combat.
Yep.
Swing.
Is that bigger now?
Yeah, he's a 4/5 because you have a creature in there.
So block that, ping that for damage. Take 3. Go to 15.
Enter go.
This needs to be good. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Still got a turn. Get pretty lucky though.
Sees you. That's gonna take a Karn, but
Yeah.
I'm going to take all his dust in this case.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I get my last Tron piece, it doesn't really matter. All these are pretty great. Karn's probably the worst out of them, honestly. If you took Karn, this would be 1 bigger. For what that's worth.
Yeah, you're at 15.
Doesn't really change the math all that much, but... I guess Dismember off the top becomes worse.
Well, yeah, because this is a 4/5, so you can't dismember that.
Oh, you have Tribal. This is a
I have Tribal!
Yeah.
Right!
Tribal.
5/6.
Okay, now it's Dismember proof. Wow. That's not something that comes up too often.
No, that is not. And 2 mana for a Scooze.
Yep.
8
Well,
you.
excuse me. I'll go to 7.
Enter go.
Alright. Come on, deck. You can do this. Go. Whoa.
I guess end of your turn, I will eat your Worm Coil Engine.
I hope it was tasty.
9. Untap.
That's funny.
Draw for turn.
You staved it off.
Blackleaf Cliffs tapped. I shall... Colgan's Command, 2 damage to you, discard a card.
I will go to 5, and I'll discard the card you don't know about, Ugin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I have an instant, so 6/7, and I have a Planeswalker,
Yeah.
7/8. Which is
That's everything but enchantment.
everything but enchantment.
Yeah, I don't have any. You don't either, so... That's about as big as it's going to be.
And then we shall eat.
I've got Walking Ballista.
Yeah, and that's still fine because I have a Dark Confidant, so I'll eat that. Go to 10. And 14.
7, 7, 10 with 4 mana. I don't even want to look. Okay, good. You wouldn't have won anyway. Alright, so that was this matchup. Pretty close, actually. Like, I feel like if you can keep me off Tron for long enough, then your permission and stuff can easily take this.
Yeah,
but
like,
if I get quick Tron, there's not a lot you can do.
yeah, with the permission, I can definitely slow you down, and if you're not lucky enough to just draw it naturally.
Yeah.
Then...
I mean, I did dig a lot in that game. That
yeah,
was
you dug quite a bit.
Yeah, it was 2 Ancient Stirrings, a few draw card effects, and that's after you Thoughtseize my other other fetch abilities. So
Yeah, Inquisition's the
I don't know.
map out, and then I don't know. It's a habit.
Yeah,
Just keep shuffling.
yeah. Anyway, all right. So that was this matchup, and we will see you on Friday for some more stuff.
But super sealed.
Right, super sealed. So see you there.
Boy.
That works.
Yeah, it works.
So,